If you are following me already on Twitter, then you saw this post where I posted 7 of short-term catalysts that will give the stock more power to grow over the next couple of weeks. And today in this video, we will discuss all of them, all right? So we will start. And before we start, I just want to remind you guys, just today and tomorrow is the last day where you can get into x10masterclass.com, my very own video course that I spent weeks and months to produce. Over 100 videos never published about how to find the great stocks that we talk about, what is the mentality behind being a good investor, how to live from that, and most importantly, you will get with 10 space just today and tomorrow, the last 2 days, the final discount, and it will get even more expensive after that because I'm launching a full Virgin Galactic case study with over 50 to 70 videos never published on this same masterclass. So make sure to join now before it's too late. And we are diving into the first catalyst. And the first catalyst is actually the new spaceship. Okay, we thought about already when it will be launched, but now we know after the Q4 earnings that it will be on the 30th of March. And Michael Koglaser, the CEO, said in the conference call that it will be an event. Okay, and when we are talking about events, usually this kind of events are quite nice. All right, so this will be a huge reveal of the Spaceship 3. Not only we will know about how it will look like, which will be very similar to the Spaceship 2, but we also will know what features it will bring to the Virgin Galactic family. I mean, you know, we know that the most important part for Virgin Galactic is to scale the fleet, all right? So this will be, and this is also the focus, if you are reading through the lines, this is the focus of the company. They're going now from R&D, which is research and development, to a manufacturing company. They also integrated the spaceship company, which was the manufacturing company until now and a little bit separate, into Virgin Galactic. So everything is now under the umbrella of Virgin Galactic. They are producing the spaceships, and if you know, the spaceships are quite nice, all right? So this is how they look like. You have obviously the feather system here in the back, and then you have the beautiful windows. I don't know if you can see that. Apparently not that much. I have to, I think, go out of the picture a little bit. Anyway, so this is the Spaceship 2, which was launched 2010, and now we are very excited what will come with the Spaceship 3. Which new features? Will it be, you know, bigger maybe? A little bit. Maybe it will be technical, more advanced. And I think what they also will do, they will also invite the future astronauts into this event. It will be absolutely great. And as we know from their marketing department, they will make nice pictures and nice videos. So I'm super excited. 30th of March, just about 32 days to go. So make sure to mark your calendar. I will be definitely either streaming in on Twitch or on YouTube, so make sure to be subscribed and follow my Twitch as well. Let's dive into the next one. So when Katie Woods are buying stocks, then everybody is watching because she's doing it so transparently that you can see every day their moves into their funds. And just recently they announced the ARC-X fund, which is absolutely insane because it's the space exploration fund, which means that actually they will buy stocks and companies that are exactly into the space industry, which is, you know, a handful, which is definitely going to be a push for the Virgin Galactic Stock, because they will buy millions and millions of stocks, which then gives the volume of purchasing of the shares a push, which means usually the stock goes higher. And you know, Katie Woods was so right on so many things. Tesla, Bitcoin, Square, all of these companies, they saw it early, the potential. So I think that so many people, through the appearance and the now knowledge and the person around Katie Woods, will say, well, let's look into this Virgin Galactic thing, okay? Because it's definitely one of the most interesting companies out there in the space industry. So I think this will be a huge catalyst also in the March. Okay, so March will be already very interesting, but let's dive further in. So, we know now when will be the next test flight. It was a little bit of a bummer, I agree, yes. So when I read that, and you maybe have seen it in the Twitch stream, I was reading it, I was like, whoa, well, let me go through first and then I will go back to that. So this was the main reason why the stock was a little bit lighter last week, and I think, or lighter on Friday. And, you know, however, you know, what they decided to be more on the safe side and then, you know, make this proper adjustments to the spaceship and the technical issues and, you know, have then really the mindset of being safe is the most important, guys. But guys, this will be a catalyst for the stock like none of them others, okay? Obviously, developments and milestones that bring us closer to get revenue and to have a proper operations is, you know, the most important part for Virgin Galactic. And if you haven't done it, smash that like button for this episode. This is very important for me and the channel. And yeah, and you know, if you are thinking about to get into the 10x masterclass, you will get also lifetime access to our Discord where we talk 24 hours about Virgin Galactic with many investors out there. It's very, very cool. Consider to join. But what is expected to be in May? I think, you know, we will have so much anticipation. I made just recently on Twitter as well some, let's say, casual short-term stock price predictions. And I said, you know, I think by the time we have the successful test flight, we should be by 60, 70, maybe $80 after the test flight with the stock. This pattern we saw in the last February when, you know, we talked about the test flight going on, you know, just the news of the test flight pushed the stock over a 15% positive. So the stock was, you know, dancing around $60 just before the test flight. So I think this will be one of the most important catalysts for the stock over the next couple of weeks. And guys, think about it. It's just, you know, 8 weeks from now. So it's very short time considering our long-term vision of this company, so stay tuned for that. So after the test flight in May, we will see that the technical issues are dealt with, all right? So I believe that after May, already in June or latest in July, we should have the final test flight, which will be the one where they will have 4 passengers, which will be all Virgin Galactic people, and it will be the rehearsal of the flight, how people will experience it. So we will have great marketing, we will have great video and photos, we will have absolutely insane footage that we will see on the social media, on the news, everywhere. So obviously this will be a huge catalyst, right? And moreover, it's a proof how to go fast from one test flight to the next one, though you have to understand that every test flight is there to gather as many informations as possible. So maybe it will take a little bit longer than June, but definitely in July, I believe we will see the rehearsal flight. And then obviously, you know, this will be a huge push for the stock when we see much more often. And it falls in the same area, time frame of the SPACESHIP 3 test flight as well. So we will have lots and lots of spaceship into the air by the summer of this year. So we know now that the SPACESHIP 3 will be built and presented finally in March. But what will happen after that? Well, not only they building already the next one, but also we will see test flights. And then it will be super excited because, you know, we will have 2 spaceship that, you know, will do the test flights. In May, we have the test flight of the SPACESHIP 2. In maybe June, July, we will have the test flight of the SPACESHIP 3. So it will be, you know, continuous great news. And I think what is very important to understand that they will make a couple of test flights over the summer with the SPACESHIP 3, first with glide flights, and then they will go into powered flights. So it will be super busy, okay? We will have maybe 2-3 test flights per month, okay? Totally different situation. And once we have this news going on, I think this is one of the best catalysts that is out there. Development and news for this summer. This summer will be amazing for Virgin Galactic. Okay, without any doubt, this will be the greatest summer for Virgin Galactic investors out there. So I'm super excited for the test flights of the SPACESHIP 3 and can't wait for the news. I mean, did you see the presentation of the earnings report? How nicely they had those pictures, the new pictures, and it will be so important to see how they further develop, and with all the new people like Joe Rohde, for example, joined the team, who's the Imagineer behind Disney's very much greatest attractions and experience. I think they will do a very, very nice PR about that. Don't you worry. Yeah, and maybe the biggest catalyst on this list is the Richard Branson flight. I mean, everybody is waiting for it. I mean, when he founded the company, I think this was one of his promises. I will be on the very first flight to space with Virgin Galactic. And not only this shows everybody the conviction that he has in the technology and the company and the team, but also will be one of the greatest event in space industry since Felix Baumgartner jumped into the atmosphere, or the moon landing of the absolutely crazy Apollo 11, or the absolutely insane SpaceX crewed mission. So those big events are marks into history books, and I think that they will do with all their knowledge about marketing around Richard Branson. I mean, he makes this crazy stuff, okay? So believe me that they will do an event that everybody will talk about, okay, worldwide. And can you guess what will happen with the stock then? Well, I guess, it will be slightly, a little bit higher than it was the day before. And even until the day, it will be anticipation build up. And, for the company itself, it will be the best test for going into space with this kind of people, because he will, test the experience from A to Z and will give improvements, will show the Virgin Galactic team what they can really think about those steps of being an astronaut. So I think this will be just insane. Yeah, and the seventh and last catalyst for the stock is obviously the passenger flights, which I doubt that it will be directly the people that will fly after Richard Branson flights. Apparently it will be first Italian Air Force guys. However, those are still paid passengers, and therefore I'm super excited to see that this will be showing another potential revenue stream for Virgin Galactic. Beside the normal passengers, you will see that governments can send their astronauts out there and have this experience, and this will be nicely filmed and is a nice test for the real deal with those people out there who already signed up. I don't know if it's really fair, right? I mean, is it fair that they bring up first the Italian Air Force before the real customer that waited for years already? I don't know, but maybe it's considered also another test, so I think it's not that bad and will give us a nice marketing push as well. Italy, by the way, is considered to be maybe the next spaceport in Europe as a location beside England. So I'm very curious how it will work out when we are going into Europe with a spaceport, if we go first to Italy or first to UK, and then obviously we will have also here in the UAE another spaceport. I'm super excited for that, and obviously this will be a huge catalyst in my prediction is October, maybe October, November, when we will see the Italian Air Force going up into suborbit with Virgin Galactic. Thank you very much for tuning in to the moon.